Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and here we have a very interesting blog post straight from AT&T's website. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So I wanted to, read through this with you guys. Some interesting stuff in there. Some big updates. Network is the killer app. That's T-Mobile established that very early on. That right now the new app or killer app that everybody's looking for when it comes to 5G and all this new spectrum is the network itself, right? It's the cell phone, it's a smartphone. So Chris Sambar is the person in charge of the network now. So one thing that I highlighted here early on, they're moving thousands of customers to standalone 5G daily. That's a pretty big development. T-Mobile is in the lead there, right? Verizon hasn't really discussed that too much publicly. They're of course testing that behind the scenes. AT&T is telling us now they're scaling this. They're moving thousands of devices onto their standalone network daily. Over the last 3 years, our network has seen an annual 30% increase in traffic. That's a pretty big deal. This is a direct result of the pace of innovation and the changing needs of how people integrate technology into their everyday life. Our network is the new killer app, and it's paving the way for what's next. Never in the history of our network have we seen so much traffic, and we're ready to handle even more. Our team has made significant progress enabling standalone 5G, and we're developing technology and services that run on top of the AT&T network, such as Home Internet Air, as an example. Many of the newest mobile devices are ready for 5G standalone, and we continue to move thousands of customers every day. We also recently launched AT&T Internet Air home fixed wireless service, and from the start, this product rides on the standalone 5G. So, if you get AT&T's Home Internet Air, you're automatically on standalone. And in the not too distant future, 5G connected cars will ride on AT&T standalone as well. So they're moving that to standalone right off the bat, no questions asked. Additional advancements like network slicing will bring 5G to its full potential by delivering services designed to fit a specific need. For example, we could offer unique network capabilities that provides specialized high bandwidth access for doctors and healthcare professionals as they transmit medical images files or patient records in hospitals. We could also enable low latency connections for data-heavy entertainment applications like cloud gaming or safety-critical applications in autonomous vehicles and advanced robotics. We're building our network differently than our competitors as we continue to innovate and expand connectivity. We're not stopping anytime soon. 5G, fiber, and satellite are all part of the killer app as well. I don't know how they're building it differently. They all do the same thing. Maybe the fiber story that T-Mobile they don't do that, right? They lease it. So that's more of an AT&T Verizon thing. But they're all doing the same thing. So I don't know how they're building it differently. Our mid-band spectrum, including C-band, now covers more than 175 million. They'll get to 200 million plus by the end of the year for sure. We have the largest wireless network in North America that's native. And we're the nation's largest internet provider, largest fiber internet provider. I think they lead that by far. Followed, by Verizon. Verizon is closing in, but AT&T has a lead on that by far. And we continue to accelerate our growth by building more fiber than anyone. We added more than 60,000 miles built in 2022 and have already passed an additional 1 million plus customer locations with fiber this year. So the rest I'll leave for you guys to read. I'll leave a link to it in the description. So interesting, right? Standalone is now plays a bigger role in AT&T's network. They're moving thousands of customers daily. Home Internet Air is 5G standalone right off the bat. You're not going to be put on NSA there. So that's interesting. That should allow the best experience possible. You should get lower latency on the Home Internet Air, better speeds than you would on NSA, right? If everything goes to plan. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Pretty big updates. 5G standalone now playing a bigger role for AT&T. Network slicing coming into play. 200 million pops with C-band covered. And the reason they're able to do that before Verizon commercially is because they have a substantially larger footprint on the low band 5G. They're almost damn near at the size of T-Mobile when it comes to the low band. Not the mid band. They got ways to go, but modernizing the overall network grid, AT&T was much further along, and that was due to FirstNet. And I had noticed that, and I had talked to somebody about that, like in the early 2021, late 2020, as they started deploying FirstNet equipment, they had 5G radios on those towers. So when they went rural and they started scaling more and more and more, they already built that with 5G in mind. Not mid-band, but the low band. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading your comments. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.